right, well, I am on my guild survival multiplayer server here in beta Minecraft. And today we're going to make a home because I don't have a home. I'm going to finally carve out a little place for me here. The only thing I've actually worked on in this server so far is this spawn area with the rules. Which is, it's pretty ugly. It's literally, from the outside, it's literally just like a cement cube. Like a brutalist cement cube. it's pretty ugly. So I do need to fix this up one of these days. But I was looking around while I was working on this, and I saw this over here. I saw this, and I was like, what is that? Because that looks like a house that's been griefed or burned down or something. And I remember there was a house here, a really nice house over there. It's a very nice spot, kind of on a little hill overlooking the lake here, the ocean here. And I learned that it's someone's house that burned down. So the house belonged to one of our players, Solaire. And apparently, the way he tells the story is he was standing in his house holding a lava bucket. And he went AFK, and he's currently fostering a kitten. So the kitten walked onto the desk, pressed right click, and the lava, of course, got placed, and it burned the house down. It was pretty crazy. I was thinking it's just like a lightning strike, but that's a much more interesting way to lose your house. Now you can imagine that's very frustrating, and he had an idea. Instead of just leaving it, he made it abandoned. Nature has made its claim here. And I think he planted a lot more trees, and it's sort of, we see like nature has sort of taken over, and I like that. He kind of turned a real story. Oh, there's a skeleton down there. Skeletons coming out of the basement. He turned this real thing that actually happened and kind of made a story around it, which I think is pretty fun. I've done that sort of thing before where I turn builds into like ruins once I'm done with them. But yeah, there's like mushrooms. There's like so many mushrooms around here, which is so typical of old Minecraft versions. And there's like trees growing through stuff. And like the whole thing is like overgrown with leaves. And I thought it would be really fun because I don't have a home yet on this server. I thought it would actually be really fun to claim this house, this old abandoned ruin, and try to just sort of restore it, or just settle in it, try to like refurbish it in some way and make it my house, because it's a really nice spot. You know, you got this spot here where you can look over to the coast over here, with some great builds. There's honestly been some great stuff popping up on the server. Yeah, I honestly really like this spot. I like this abandoned house, and I thought we could do something here. I thought we could do something cool. So while I was building spawn, I was cheating in everything, but from now on I am actually going to get everything legit. So we're starting fresh right now. It's like I'm starting, you know, Minecraft survival from the very beginning. So we're gonna get everything legit, and we're gonna restore this house, and it's gonna be a good time. Yeah. I just need some wood, so I might as well clear out some of the trees that are kind of taking over the plot here. I don't want to clear out all the trees. I don't want to clear out all the nature. I do want to clean it up a bit, you know, maybe like trim back some of the forest. But I actually kind of dig the like overgrown by nature vibe. So I'm thinking like I'm not going to like completely clean up the house. I'm not going to like completely restore it, because I do have pictures. Solaire was nice enough to send me pictures of what it looked like before. So we can use that as like a partial guide here. But I do want to keep like a little bit of like the, oh shit, creeper out there. The good thing is the creepers, I made it so the creepers don't actually, they don't blow up blocks when they explode. See, which is very nice, because it was getting to be a big problem. There were a lot of creepers on this server that were destroying people's builds. But yeah, I think it'd be cool to sort of like keep a little bit of an overgrown look, and kind of make it clear like this is something that was old and then destroyed and then got sort of rebuilt, so it doesn't look completely new, but it kind of looks like a little bit like refurbished, you know. Maybe some of the walls are still a little bit shoddy or like boarded up or something, you know. I kind of like the idea of that, so I think we're gonna do that. I don't know, I guess we should start the reclamation here. I'm gonna have to have some sort of base. So at least I need part of this house to actually be somewhat inhabitable for me. You can keep some of the mushrooms on the outside for now. Go ahead and clear out all the ones that are here in this sort of, I guess, like living room area. Let's loot the place because okay. There's some stuff in here. Nothing too valuable. If there was anything like too valuable, like diamond tools or something, I would probably ask Solaire if he wants those back. But yeah, oh, there's some food in here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and claim that. It's a good starting food for me. But yeah, look at this. We got a little starter chest of stuff here. Having fun looting. And yeah, I think we'll keep the kitchen here. You can see there's a little... You use signs. This is very creative. Use signs to make like these sort of drawers and cabinets. I think that's really fun. But yeah, this is sort of like the main floor with the kitchen and stuff. I think we are going to have to get rid of this dirt here. Obviously, this is kind of taking over the room right now. Need some torches. There's quite a few dark patches here, so this entire area looks like there was a carpet here. And it was probably like a normal flooring here, but now it's like all dirt. So I think it's kind of cool that he actually like went through a pretty good amount of effort to like make it look all sort of run down and overgrown. But yeah, oh, it looks like the carpet was very big here. So there's a tree right in the middle here. This is one of those things where like I may want to keep it, although it's gonna really interfere with the second floor. So we'll have to see what we want to do with that. This part where the leaves are coming in, that might be kind of cool. I don't know. I do like having like a nice pillar in the middle of a room. It just like breaks it up and it makes kind of, I don't know, it always makes it cozy. I really like that kind of look. We do have a stone sword now. Let's go ahead and fight the creatures of the night. Let's go ahead and light up this floor a little better. So this is the basement. I haven't actually been down here, but looks like the stairs are pretty much still intact. That's nice. And we could even, if we wanted, we could wrap around here and make the stairs go all the way down into like a mine area. That'd be kind of cool. If you want to keep the overgrown look, maybe we should leave some of these mushrooms, you know? Like it's like a damp basement. So it's not very, it's not super clean. There's like fungus. Oh man. See, that's the problem with creepers. They were really messing up the server here. On single player, it's not so bad because you can actually hear the creeper's footsteps, but for some reason in multiplayer, I cannot hear the footsteps of mobs most of the time, or at least the footsteps of creepers. So yeah, it's bad. But anyways, yeah, I think we'll keep some of the mushrooms down here. There's pumpkins here. I don't know if that was part of the overgrowthification of this place, but pumpkins are kind of cute. I like the pumpkins. Oh, this is the mine shaft. Okay. All right, so we already have a mine shaft built in here. That's great. We are actually going to have to go down there in a second because I need some stone at least. I have 0 stone. You know, just started out, so. Oh, there's a little, that's right. There's a little, oh, there you are. Okay. I heard that spider. No, the grass. Okay, so there's a little back door here. There's some potential here with like a backyard area, and then there's a bridge here that goes to this tower. So this tower is also like part of it. It's just like a watchtower or like an archer's tower or something, you know? So yeah, I don't know. It just comes with the property, I guess. It actually has some great views. You can see, look at that wizard scarecrow. Oh, that's so fun. I love that. That's so cool. Little wizard hat scarecrow. Great view. Great view of everything here, especially at night with all the lights. The old Minecraft lighting at night is so much fun. I don't know why. It looks so cool. You can see the ugliest spawn area ever. This is a great property here. You know, it's a fixer-upper. It's a fixer-upper. It needs some work done. But, you know, once we renovate it, I think it's going to be good. It's going to be worth a lot. And you can see the pink of the sky there as the sun is coming up. I also need to decide where all of my storage is going to be. I guess this is like the main storage here. Get rid of that block so that we can go in here. Oh, okay, there's a bed. Oh, there's an almost done diamond pick here. We might leave that. So there's some chests in here. I'm going to put the mushrooms away in the kitchen because obviously it's a food item. Other than that, I mean, we have a little bit of durability left on this pick, so let's go ahead and try to get some stone down here. Is there anything else to this, or is it just a straight shaft down? Oh no, it looks like there's a... Okay, there's little doorways off, branching off. Might have done some branch mining. Yeah, it looks like started some branch mining, which is 3 tall. That's interesting. I've never seen a 3 tall branch mine, or I don't think I've seen one. That's pretty cool. Conveniently, oh, there's a little bit of iron here. I don't know. I mean, if he wants it back, I can pay him back for the 4 iron I'm about to use. Well, let's just, I mean, let's just get some stone, I guess. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, someone else's strip mine is down there, so that's why these are here. Okay. Let me just dig. I just want to dig some stone. How far down are we? Okay, we're around lava level, diamond level. Cool. Ah, coal. Excellent. You always need coal, you know? Such an important resource. Oh, iron. Excellent. That's a good way to start. Oh, redstone. The bane of every beta Minecraft player's existence. I'm definitely running into people's like mine shafts here. But yeah, obviously this is a multiplayer server, so the underground can get pretty twisted, pretty full, you know, with various people mining and stuff. So yeah, I'm actually surprised we're not running into more like mine shafts down here. Oh, no way. Oh, that's great. And of course my pick just breaks. Right as I find them, my pick breaks. That's crazy. Okay, but we'll snatch those up. Well, that's a good start right there. I think that is a good omen. I think this video is going to be good. And we're going to have good success with the house. Let's see how many we get here. 4? Might just be 4. Well, hold on. Okay, we got 4 there. You always got to dig around. See if you get any more diamonds. Okay. There's probably not. But, okay. 4 is respectable, you know? That's like 2 swords. That's a pick and a shovel. You know, 4 is a decent amount of diamonds there. Now, how do you, when you're doing a strip mine like this, how do you determine when to stop a branch, you know? Because I always, you know, it's always, to me, it's like that picture of the guy and he's like about to strike diamonds and he's digging, right? And he gives up. Because I always feel like that. I'm like, wait a minute. There could literally be diamonds behind this next block, you know? So when do you determine when to stop? I don't know, but I have 1 torch left, so I think that's a sign to me is like I should go 1 more torch and then maybe a few more blocks and then stop. And I'm so glad I didn't stop, see? Always keep digging, guys. Always keep digging. You are definitely about to hit it big soon. 99% of miners quit right before they find diamonds, okay? And a little bit of iron, too. Even found a little lava cave. Ah, I don't know why I love lava pools. It is such a simple pleasure being in a cave and finding lava pools, and wow. It's maybe the dumbest thing I've said in this video, but it's true. I like lava. It's fun, and it's pretty. It lights up the cave. I like that. Okay, well, I think we got enough. I really just came down here for stone mainly, but this turned into a mini mining trip, and we actually got a lot of good stuff. So that's good. We got stone, we got iron, we got really good amount of coal, and even 12 diamonds, which is kind of crazy for like my first day of you know, starting from scratch here. But it's good. It's good. I'll have to decide eventually, you know, how my storage is going to be set up, but I think for now, maybe we can make this chest like the ore and mineral chest. We do have some nice furnaces here, little humble furnace wall, very useful. I think we should start with the basement, because really, like, the storage and crafting and smelting room is the heart of any Minecraft base, especially in these older versions. So I think, you know, we want this space to be fully functional and preferably fully safe. Yeah, so it should be enclosed in here. So that's the number one thing, is the safety. But let's go ahead and restore the furnace wall here. Well, I think here is the basement done, and all cleaned up. I left it a little bit mushroomy and a little bit dirty and grimy, but it is, you know, mostly cleaned up here. The walls have been restored. This chest area is nice and clean, and I'll figure out exactly what I'm going to use for each of these chests. But yeah, this is all cleared away. A lot of good floor space here, so I could definitely add more chests if I needed to. I could add more furnaces to this wall if I wanted to. Under the stairs here, you know, this whole section has been restored, this log, and filled in. And there was like one fence post here, and with this above it, and I just thought maybe this was a thing with like the fence going up, and if it's not, I just think it's kind of nice, you know. It's like a little pole that's I don't know, part of the stairwell there. And this was just like a perfect place for a little chest, a double chest here, like right under the stairs here. It's just a perfect little niche to put that there. I don't really know what I'm going to put in there yet, but it's just, I just thought it's a perfect place for a chest. So yeah, that is the basement pretty much done, I think, and I'm very happy about it. But yeah, I think we're going to start working on the actual main floor now. And I got some decisions to make, like this big tree. I kind of like the idea of at least one of these trees still being on the interior. The pumpkin, I might leave the pumpkin. The trees, okay, here's the part where I may need to like look back at what the place looked like before to sort of give me a sense, give me an idea of where to go with this. But I think it'd be cool to have an indoor tree somewhere, sort of keeping with that overgrown theme here. I'm gonna need some red and black wool for the carpet here. I know that much. These mushrooms, unfortunately, will have to go. I don't know how many mushrooms we're gonna allow on this floor, you know. Mushrooms in like a damp basement is good, but oh, there's actually one under the chair here. That's kind of funny. But mushrooms like in your living room on the carpet, that might be too far. That might be too far. Oh. There's a secret message here. What does this say? Oh, hey there. I know why you are here. Why am I here? Oh, but this must have been the attic. Yeah, you can see the top of the roof. Of course, it didn't burn because these are half slabs or wood slabs, and in this version, the wood slabs are actually stone, so they didn't burn. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, it's really hard with so much of it burned to trying to figure out how this came together. Okay, like I said, I need to look at the old screenshots to get a bearing for how this is all put together. Okay, there's actually like trees on top of the trees here being grown. And apparently he kept coming back to this and just adding more and more nature over time. So definitely need to trim this back a lot. But I think, again, I think we will keep at least one tree here. So I'm kind of just I'm vibe building right now. Oh, hey, there's actually some red wool in this chest, so that's actually kind of convenient. That seems correct. I don't actually know what it looked like in here, but it's mine now, so I guess I'll just, I'll do however I want. The front door. This is fairly important. I feel like we gotta get the front door here and this front wall in here. As you can see, I cleared out a lot of the trees and the leaves because I feel like it's, you know, you want the front. I think the front's going to look quite good, and I think I want the front to be fairly visible, you know. Other parts of it can look a little overgrown, but not the front. I want the front to show. And you get quite a nice little view actually from the porch here. That's pretty cool. Okay, I really desperately need sheep right now because I need wool and I cannot find sheep. Sheep are hard. Passive mobs tend to be harder to find on a multiplayer server. It's something about everyone just being on at the same time. Or it's just something about the way they spawn in multiplayer. Yeah, oh, I'm like seeing some... There's a build over there. What is that? It's like a cathedral or something? Or a church? Whoa. Whoa. What is that? It's massive. Oh. Wow. That's cool, whatever that is. Ooh. Is there a maze? Whoa. Okay. Am I... Yay, I did it. That was very fast. Realized Thopius won. My god. Is that the Thopius that I killed? In InfDev Plus? That's hilarious if that's what that is. Yeah, looks like a cool church. Wow. Yeah. Book. Wow. I love it. I feel like churches and cathedrals have to be like the second most built thing in these old versions, next to like castles, you know, like castles #1, or maybe like a house is #1. Okay, if we're counting like a house, just like a basic Minecraft house, that's probably #1, and then like castle and then church and cathedrals is probably second and third place. Oh, sheep. Yes. I just logged on and there's an intruder in my house. Someone just came on and went AFK. Wavy red. It's a Hero Brian in my house. What the hell? Oh, there's too many mushrooms. Oh, okay. He's awake. Howdly. Alright, let's use our kitchen for the first time. My new kitchen. Yippee! Okay, I have no idea if that is the right pattern for the carpet, but I'm just gonna say that it is. You know, not everything has to be an exact copy anyways. And with that, I think the first floor is pretty much done here. Obviously the ceiling and stuff is not quite there yet, but that's something to worry about when we move on to the second floor. But yeah, I mean, I've cleared out the floor here and restored the carpet. I have a chest here. I think this, for some reason, I just think would be a nice spot for like a jukebox. If I make that eventually, and we do have our nice little chair here. Might add some more furniture here eventually, but yeah, I think it looks pretty nice. I'm liking it. Okay, the second floor is gonna be weird though. I've kind of started like, I added a floor here I've kind of started clearing out some of the leaves. I don't know how much or how little of the leaves in the trees I want to keep. And it's also a weird shape because like it goes up here further, but then here the roof ends, and I'm trying to figure out how exactly I'm going to do this. Yeah, it's a very awkward shape to work with, so I'm going to try to figure out how to do this. Okay, well, the the roof of this little part here is pretty much done. It's probably the strangest roof I've ever made, but I think it looks good. It's got this little like, it's almost like, what would you call it? It's almost like a pergola roof or something. It is a fully enclosed roof. You know, mobs can't get through the fences here, and it has the look I was looking for. I think it looks right with the leaves are kind of coming out. It looks like the branches and the boughs of the tree are growing out of the house, you know. So looks pretty cool. And then I stored this little section here. The trees are like really flat up against the wall here, and I'll show you what it looks like on the inside, but I'm not sure if I want to clear out this area and let it breathe a little around the house here, or if I want it to be super dense on this side. But yeah, I think it looks pretty cool for now. Again, definitely an odd roof, and the roof itself is already like kind of a complicated, complex shape, and then I just added to it with all the weird stuff I'm trying to do. But I think it's starting to take shape now. I'm starting to figure out what I want to do. So yeah, here you are in the little living room area. I even added like a little dividing thing here between this section and the tree. I think it's kind of nice. It like breaks up the house a little bit, and then lets this section be more of its own little thing. And honestly, I think it looks pretty cool. It's cool, and you got this effect with like the leaves draping down into the room. Again, you know, the leaves are just so dense outside right here, so this window really just looks at like a bunch of leaves. But yeah, I think it's coming together. And then upstairs, I showed it briefly, but you can kind of see it's kind of like got that balcony thing going here, and so you can see kind of like the tree and a little bit down into the living room there. I think it's going to be cozy up here. I think I'm going to leave a bunch of these leaves to make sort of like a canopy here and make it a very just like cozy space up here on the second floor. I like that. I like that a lot. So I guess we better just get to work on the actual, you know, upper floor here. And there's also like an attic, which adds a little bit to the complexity, but I'm going to try to just get the basic shape down here, and then we can figure out the details. Okay, well, the upper stories are done, and I could show you the outside and the roof in a second. We'll take a look together because I haven't really seen it from a distance yet, but yeah, you can walk up here and it's all fully enclosed now. We do have still the little canopy of leaves from the interior tree, which I think is very nice. There's something very kind of cozy about it and whimsical. You have two rooms here. Now, I'm not fully sure what this room was supposed to be. I think it's either like an office, like there's a desk chair with a desk, and you got some books here. There's like a little storage chest up here. Or it's a bathroom, and this is supposed to be a toilet. I'm actually not sure, but either way, it's very nice. It has this big window, and it's a nice little cozy room. This room is, of course, the bedroom. I think we may have seen this before, but yeah, nice little bedroom, not too big, not too small. And you have a ladder up here that I made up to the attic. This is my reconstructed attic. It's kind of like, and it's funny because now there's like a double-decker balcony up here, because you got a balcony here, but then down there on the second floor, you have another balcony looking down at the first floor, which is kind of funny. But I think it's nice how you can see the top of the interior tree here, and you can just see out that window there. And I added one little window here just to let in some daylight up here in the attic. But yeah, it's an extra place for space, or you know, whatever. This chest has 3 feathers like this. I don't know why, but yeah, I could put some extra storage in here. This, I still don't really understand what this is. It's a painting secret thing, and it says whoa, hey there, I know why you are here. And that's it. But I don't understand what it means. So I don't know. I don't know. Oh. I think I just figured it out. So initially when I saw this, I just assumed there's a button here, but maybe there was no button in here. Maybe there was no button in here. And the point is, like, someone would look in there and want to try to get in there. And so what they would do is go up in the attic, look around and be like, oh, there's a way to get in here. Because, and forgive me, I'm going to break these signs. If you break through the sand there, you will actually see, you can drop down into the study area here. So that's actually pretty cool. If that's what that's supposed to be, that would be a fun thing for like an adventure map, a beta adventure map. And yeah, that's the house with the interior pretty much complete. It's in a form of completion. I could of course change some things and add some things here, but it's pretty much complete. There's no open spaces anymore, you know. Everything should be well lit. Actually, let's see. Yeah, it should be well lit here. There's a spider that's being very annoying. I need to go kill it. But yeah, it's honestly, it's this house has given me some good stuff to work with. I mean, it's got good bones, as they say, you know. It's a good size. It's as much room as pretty much you'll ever need in this version, besides if you want to make something like a farm. And but it's also cozy, you know. It doesn't feel like too big or too empty. It's like the perfect size. It's in a great location. So I'm very happy. So let's take a look from the outside. There we go. We have our house. And of course, the trees around the house, I may take some out. I may plant some new ones. I may add like leaves and vines to the exterior, but for the most part, this is the house done. Let's try to take a look from the backyard. Actually, I forgot. We also have the tower here. The tower's not really messed up at all. So the tower I could just leave exactly how it is right here. Just a nice little bonus. And here we can see one high angle of our house. We do have one more tree that's actually growing pretty much from the top of the other tree. And I thought it'd be fun to leave that tree also sticking out, you know, to keep the sort of overgrown by nature theme that we have going on here. I want to take a look from somewhere else, maybe from the ship, just to see, get another good angle of the house. I actually haven't really taken a look at this ship yet, so I think it might actually be fun to see what's going on here. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like being on the deck of this ship. I love old ships, old sailing ships. It's so cool. Well, there's our house from a distance. Actually looking pretty cool. The tower in the back almost looks like it's attached to the house. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Let's go up to the crow's nest here. Yes. Okay. I think that looks great. The fence roof, that little fence roof part, you know, I wasn't really sure at first how it was going to turn out, but I think I like it. I think it fits in. And the house itself is pretty much done. But I still want to do some stuff around the house. I got some ideas for like the backyard and stuff. So I think we're going to go ahead and bring those to fruition. Let's just fire a cannon though. Oh. Well, just pretend I fired a cannon. And let's change this signpost here. No longer is this abandoned. It's now my house. So get out of here. Damn it. Stop. Cart, help me. They're freaking attacking me. All goes house. I definitely want to light up the area because the downside to having these beautiful thick woods that are surrounding my home here is that mobs are spawning very frequently. And especially the spiders are annoying because they just get stuck. There's so many, holy crap, there's so many mobs right here. Oh my god. Okay. See, in the front here we have this little fountain thing. And it used to be smaller. I think it was just like a little pool that drifted down into maybe a pool on the side here, maybe down there or there. As it got, you know, reclaimed by nature, it kind of broke and now it's like flowing all over the place. And I was thinking it would actually be cool to have a front pool right below the little porch here. And then, I don't know, we could have like different levels here. Like it kind of already is, but just clean it up a bit. Make it look less like it's just, you know, water flowing randomly. But when you come around to the side here, so that's the front and the pools. But you come around to the side and I kind of liked how, you know, under the bridge here, there's this little like earthen sort of trench. It looks like the perfect place for like a path. I would maybe put like a little river or a little stream down here, a little water thing, but we kind of have a water feature already in the front and I want to change it up a little, but I think a path would be cool. So you can come down here. Hold on, there's so many mobs. I have no food or armor. This is not going to end well. I'm literally oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm about to die. Okay. So I was thinking of making a path through here. You could definitely make a like a stairway down, a little stair down. Hold on. A little stair down like here, right? And so, oh my god. They're just relentless tonight. But then if you come around here, walk through this lovely little path under the bridge, you can have a flattened out area here with wheat, because, you know, who doesn't love the golden color of wheat? You know, it's so handsome, especially in these older textures. And yeah. Okay. I think I've gotten somewhere I'm happy with. Pretty much happy with the little pools of water here. You can see we have multiple levels here starting from the top there. I've just sort of cleaned it up and I added these like stone things here where there's like a lot of flowing water and it's kind of crisscrossing. And I think that looks quite nice. Gives a good like waterfall or like river aesthetic there. And then it falls down in the pools. The lower pools are pretty much already done. Like I didn't really change those at all. But yeah, we have a nice flat upper pool here. I might even add like rock accents along this edge. Maybe like a little bit here. I don't know if that's a nice little touch there. Yeah, that might be cool. Nice little touch there just to bring it together on this side. Okay. Oh, there's a pink wool there. Wait. Why is there a pink wool there? Someone must have left it there. Oh, whatever. Free pink wool. This is weird. There's a weird visual glitch because of the fences, I guess, and the dirt blocks. All the dirt that I dug is like, it's like jumping up and down, but it's not actually there. I can't pick it up. So that's kind of just funny. Little like dirt block dance party. I don't know what is going on. The feathers have joined in too. Okay, well, I finished quite a bit here. We raised up this piece of land here into a little terrace with a nice little like stone retaining wall, mostly just for decoration. Like this doesn't, you don't need to keep anything out. This can't be trampled because of the fences underneath. But yeah, I ran out of seeds, so I can't plant the whole thing right now, but I think once it is all planted, and especially once it's all grown, it'll look really nice. I'm trying to sort of, you know, I want the forest around, but I'm trying to sort of carve out some, what do you call those? Sight lines, like point of views where you can see the farm and like the house from the distance. Because I've noticed that like when you're approaching the house or like in areas around the house, it's really hard to see the house because there's so many trees. And I might even knock down like some of these big trees right here because that's a big part in making the house not like seeable, which sucks because I think the house looks pretty nice after all the work I put into it. But yeah, we have the nice little path here under the bridge. Lovely little gravel and cobblestone path, and you come around here, up the stairs, and you're now in the little backyard section right here. So yeah, it's a nice little thing. I am starting sort of the little, I guess, sugarcane area here. I think over here the path will lead to a tree farm for now. I'm just going to treat it as like this is my patch of land to cut down and replant trees. There's not like an actual like tree farm area like carved out here yet. But yeah, I might change the sugarcane. I don't know why, but something just feels off about it. I don't know. I really don't need that much. I'm not planning on making like a bunch of bookshelves soon or anything, or I don't know, making 100 cakes. So I don't really need that much sugarcane, but yeah, of course we have our bridge here. Very lovely. Now you can look down over the back areas, the lower areas in the back here. What? Whoa. Why is there a trail of blood here? What the hell? What is going on? I don't know why this is here. I don't remember seeing this before. There's just like a little trail of blood. Okay. Sure. Somewhat ominous to see that right outside my house, but hey, the house is pretty much done now. See it here from atop the trees. Our little farm patch over there, our tower in the back, our lovely waterfall pools decorating the front, and of course the house itself with the trees growing out of it. I'm quite happy. I think I am going to still make some changes probably later on, but I mean, it's pretty much in a finished state. You know, where I can obviously start living in this, which I have been doing for this whole video. And yeah, it's a solid house. Thank you again to Solaire for the solid foundation here, because it was a fun house to work with. And well, that was really fun. I always enjoy sort of like starting new in beta Minecraft, you know. I love just the little like simple survival aspects of gathering resources, you know, going mining and stuff, improving your equipment. I think it's really fun. A change of pace besides just like building all the time. There is one more thing I want to do before I end this video. It has come to my attention that one of the houses over here, there's a bunch of houses, and some of these houses are very early on. I remember when I first set up this server, it was just like a test server, just to test this for the 100K event. But people started like building houses, you know, started having fun. And one of these is actually the first house that was ever built on the server. I think it may be this one over here. This is Muffin's house, Muffin Ashy. To any visitors, this was the first house on the server. Very cool. We have this nice little cozy, classic Minecraft house. And I think we're going to give this an official seal of approval. There we go. Historic site, the first house officially recognized by Diolko. And if this sign bothers you, Muffin Ashy, you can take this down. But I thought it would be fun to have an official plaque here. And if you don't like the design either, you can change that too. But yeah, I just thought that was really fun. I felt like I had to do that. And that is pretty much my video. We established ourselves. I finally have a home here in the server. I'll see if I can find time to come back here again. My time's always split between so many different things, but I do want to spend a little bit of time playing on this server. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but for those who are wondering, this is a private server for my guild members, basically my people who are paying for my Patreon. Oh, that's a nice view of the house right there. That looks cool. If you like my videos, feel free to check out the Patreon. It is so huge for anyone to support me on there, because it really does help the channel here. And you get some good stuff, including access to this server. So that's kind of a nice little perk there. But yeah, it's really helpful. It's really awesome. And I think I need to welcome a few of our newest members here. Poshacked Electro Pirate, Ponderosa 31, Wavy Red 202, and Echo. Welcome to the guild. Please enter, my most trusted advisors and counselors. And yeah, thanks for watching. It was a fun little Fun little just vanilla beta Minecraft video. Yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you around. Bye bye.